Recently, I got a phone call from this guy to attend a birthday party for this girl. So I got online, purchased a plane ticket, and away I went to the frozen tundra. Spending a weekend with friends and family is definitely important. If I'm being honest though, I had an agenda and flew to Michigan for reasons beyond attending just a birthday party. Flying across the country for something like this keeps a very specific emotion out of my life: regret. Regret with our friends, family, or anything really is oftentimes realized after it's already too late, or what we perceive as being too late. Go talk to a group of people in their 80s and ask for some advice. I guarantee you're going to get an earful about regret and missed opportunities that they wish they would have seized when they were younger. Regret can be felt from virtually anything, but in general, I feel regret falls within two very distinct categories. The first category is relationship regret. A friendship, romantic, or family relationship that once meant the world to you fell apart for some reason and it weighs on you. The second category is personal fulfillment regret. You wanted to be a teacher, but you feel it's too late in the game to make a career change. Whatever category the regret stems from, it's something where we wish we would have done it or we wish we wouldn't have done it. In other words, we took the opposite course of action than what we really wanted to take. We're going to talk about both of these today and see if we can't maybe figure out a way to get past this. When we think about regret, we end up taking this "it's too late, I'm screwed" approach. Meaning, say you're in your 20s, for example, and there was something that you wanted to do and you didn't. And now your 30s roll around and you think, well, it's too late, I should have done it in my 20s. Until you enter your 40s, in which case you realize, wait a minute, my 30s wasn't actually too late. And then this cycle just continues over and over until we die with this regret. Or how about that relationship that went to crap? Surely too much time has passed now to try and fix the situation. Point is, whatever category your regret stems from, you have an opportunity to rectify the situation. If you have the means and the physical ability, you have an opportunity to go after your personal fulfillment regrets. And if the person is still alive that's causing the emotional regret, you have the opportunity to make amends. But I get it. Addressing your regrets can be terrifying, and rightfully so, especially in the emotional category. Odds are you've been hurt by someone or something before, and there's actually a really good psychological reason for why you're hesitant to address your regrets that you're not even aware of. The portion of our brain that's activated when we feel physical pain is actually the same part of our brain that's activated when we feel emotional rejection. So I get it. Addressing regret has the real potential of making us feel physical pain. The feeling of trepidation we have is our desire to keep ourselves safe. It all makes sense. You have some options here. You can either dwell on this for the rest of your life, or you can take some action and you can change it. Your age or how much time has lapsed doesn't matter. And here's the thing. People will forget what you did and what you said, but they are never ever gonna forget how you made them feel. I'm telling you right now, if you think you've missed your window of opportunity, you're just feeding yourself a line of BS. You can sit there and waste your energy on dwelling on the regret, or you can take that energy and use it to eliminate the regret. We cannot undo our past, but we can sure as hell influence our future. The last thing I want you to do is sit here thinking that I'm just preaching to you. Look, I have had and experienced more than my fair share of regrettable moments. I have destroyed relationships. I took opportunities that I shouldn't have, and I passed on opportunities that I should have taken. But today, I do everything in my power to prevent regrettable situations. I'll take a risk. It doesn't always work out, but I have to view it like this. Sometimes I win, and other times I learn and can take that lesson and apply it to the situation in hopes to not make the same mistake again. One thing that I ask you bear in mind is this might not pan out the way that you hope. I've made the phone calls, I've sent the emails, the text messages, and the metaphorical door has been slammed in my face. But that doesn't really matter, and that's all okay. You see, it was up to me to try and make the amends. If I can influence the situation, then I'm responsible for the outcome. I took the necessary steps to try and fix the problem. Just because it didn't always work out the way that I had hoped, doesn't mean that it's a lost cause and I just have to harbor this regret for the rest of my life. If I genuinely made the attempt to try and make the amends, I can now look myself in the mirror and move on from this. I can begin the healing process. I can forgive myself. The best medicine for dealing with and preventing regret is just listening to that inner voice. If you've wanted to change your career, go change it. If there's a hobby you've been wanting to get into, go do it. If you're 75 years old and you've always wanted to jump out of an airplane, jump out of the damn airplane. I want the relationships with the people that I care about to be rock solid. I inconvenienced my life and flew across the country into a climate that I absolutely despise. Like I've said many times before, when I start to reach those later stages in life and I look back at memories, I want them to be great memories, living my best life with the people that I care about most. I don't want to miss opportunities. I don't want to have regret. If you feel the same way, I think you know what you have to do. If you feel you gained any insight or any value at all from this video, I ask that you please consider liking, subscribing, and doing the bell notification thing. Thanks for watching.